What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today I'm going to be drawing another DC villain. This is the Riddler. Now for those who don't know, Riddler name, Edward Nygma, is known for his riddles. Pretty simple to figure that out, right? So, even though he's quite popular, he doesn't get quite the shine as the other villains, quite kind of like Two-Face. He's known for committing his crimes in the form of riddles that Batman has to solve in order to get to the next clue, in order to stop him, from doing his crime. So the Riddler would pretty much, lay out a track for Batman to follow in the form of clues and riddles. And Batman is smart enough, which he normally is. He will figure out the clue and solve the riddle and eventually catch the Riddler and send Riddler off back to Arkham Asylum. It's kind of pretty simple with that whole plot. We've seen the Riddler played in the movies. Jim Carrey played the Riddler. I think it was Batman. Which one was it? I forgot which one it was. Where he had Arnold Schwarzenegger played Mr. Freeze, and Tommy Lee Jones played Two-Face. I forgot which one that was. Was that Batman and Robin? I think it was Batman and Robin. One of the unforgettable ones. So yeah. It was one of the ones you want to forget. But I'm just going with my theme for drawings, the DC villains, and all that good stuff. So hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hope everyone's up and healthy and productive. Not getting into any trouble. Or at least not into too much trouble. So what's going on in the news, y'all? What's the guy, Bill O'Reilly? Fox fired him. He got some issues and stuff when it comes to women. And a lot of people are in an uproar because people feel as though he is not getting the same vitriolic treatment that Bill Cosby got when Bill Cosby went through his issues when it came to sexual harassment and things of that nature. People feel like Bill Cosby got put through the ringer, while Bill O'Reilly is, at least the perception is, he's getting off scot-free, even though they say corporate sponsors, cut ties with him, and 50 of them cut ties with him. So I guess Fox. So it would seem that Fox really didn't fire him because of what he did, even though they say there's an investigation going on. It seemed like they fired him because he was losing money for them. And if anybody knows anything about business, one thing you don't want to do is be that person that loses money. So, go fig, my nigga. Now, got that going. What else we going? Color in. Color in the outfit. Now, the Riddler, like a lot of DC characters, have a very distinct color, and it's very similar to the Joker's. For the most part, the Joker has a purple and green color scheme to it, where the dominant color is purple. Like his suit is mainly purple, and maybe his shirt is green. Well, the Riddler is same colors, but it's different patterns. The Riddler has a green and purple, where his dominant color is green, and he has a little bit of purple. Now, those two are complementary colors. Green and purple are complementary colors. Means they're on the opposite end of the color wheel. You look on the color wheel and you see colors that are opposite of each other. They're called complementary colors, meaning that these two colors can go together and no one color will dominate. Both colors will be prominent at the same time. So green and purple, they complement each other. And he also is known for wearing a hat, a bowler hat to be exact. If you ever seen a painting called The Man in the Bowler Hat, where his face is covered like with an apple or something like that, and he has a hat on, the hat is called a bowler hat. That's what that is. The hat is called a bowler hat, like a round top hat. And I know in the cartoons, he was always known for saying, "Riddle me this, riddle me that." You know, they come up with some cockamamie scheme using puzzles and all that stuff to do his dirty deeds. And for some reason, he always get caught. As smart as he would always get caught though. Like, you just need to choose a better plan. Stop hanging around them. Stop hanging around folks who keep getting caught. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, Batman seems to know every single answer to all his riddles, but he keeps on trying riddles and stuff. It's just stop it. How many riddles you gonna do before you realize that obviously these ain't working? So try something different. Even so much so that Robin will get him fast. Like, how did you know? It's Batman. You're not supposed to know. I'm Batman. Oh, and thank you to Michael Keaton for starting that whole I'm Batman thing. Cause it was him. It was actually him that started that. That I'm Batman, and then they put it in the animated series. I am darkness. I am the night. I am Batman. In the movie, it was a criminal that he caught. That the criminal asked him, "Who are you?" And then Batman comes in and says, "I'm Batman." And that that way he said it, that I'm Batman type thing, that started this whole thing about how come Batman can do this and beat this person and all that stuff, and there's no actual logical reason with the except, and the only reason you give is I'm Batman, but there's never a logical explanation as to why this person would beat this person, or why Batman would beat this villain or beat this other hero. It will always be because I'm Batman. That's been a running joke for like the past 30 years, or close to 30 years. I'm Batman. Like that's just like a running joke, on and on and on. It could be, how did Batman become president? And the answer will be, I'm Batman. How did you finish all that food in under 5 seconds? I'm Batman. Where? How were you able to get this luxury vehicle for free. I'm Batman. And I'm rich. But mainly because I'm Batman. How'd you get that girl pregnant without even having sex with her? I'm Batman. It's just like silly stuff like that. Oh no, last one's like, what in the world, huh? Pregnant, what, huh? Uh, uh, uh. But on the video game, like the Arkham saga or series with the video games, I like his design. Arkham Knight, sorry about that. But for the most part, they haven't really touched the idea of the Riddler. Who knows? Who knows why? Well, I could guess some reasons why. He just don't have. He just doesn't have that appeal. Like, cause 9 times out of 10, the Riddler is an intellectual based villain, which means it takes time for you to process and comprehend what he is doing, because you have to think in order to get it. And the average viewer of a movie is not trying to think. The average viewer, the average payer who maybe takes their kids to see a movie, you know, they are not trying to sit down and really, really dissect and analyze and process and do forensics on the movies. Most entertainers, most moviegoers are simply that, moviegoers. That you have your hardcore fan base. You have that, but for the most part, your basic moviegoer, they go there to be entertained, not to think. So to have a character who the basis of his story is that you think, is not going to go over well with the audience, because if it has a riddle where the answer is helium, the kid who goes to the movies are not going to want to think about, oh, the periodic table of elements is helium. No, they want to see explosions, they want to see fast-paced chases, they want to see kissing, they want to see CGI, they want to see special effects. The average viewer is not going to want to sit down and really analyze things. I mean, and like I said, unless you are a true fan of the comics and you are an avid reader of the comics and you really don't mind diving into the epic that is that particular thing, you're not gonna care. You're not gonna care. It's the same thing with music. The basic fan base of the consumer is not gonna care about lyrics. They're not gonna care about double entendres and similes and metaphors and concepts. Now you will have your people who do, like myself. I actually care about those things. I love to hear the wittiest wordplay. I love to hear mind-blowing concepts. I love to see in movies a nice plot. I like to think. Like, I don't mind thinking through a movie. I don't mind actually like, I wonder what that riddle could be, or trying to figure. I don't mind that. But I know the average consumer don't give two craps about that. They really don't. They want to see, like, it's the gladiator theory. They want to be entertained. It's as simple as that. The general audience wants to be entertained. Are you not entertained? Is that not why you were here? That's how the general population sees entertainment. Don't lecture me. Just make me feel. Don't lecture me. I don't want to think. I just want to feel. So with the Riddler, that's pretty much, he doesn't translate well. Plus, no one wants to see an all green suit with a bowler hat. You can change his outfit to fit. They did it with Marvel. They did it with Superman and all that stuff, and the other comic characters. But you're not gonna wanna just entertain me. Just entertain me. We want to see blood and guts and explosions and stuff. I don't care if the plot line is good. I don't know. Just, well, a story does matter. That's true, but for the most part, no one actually cares. So, if you're going to make a movie for a certain audience, then, people will come. If you're gonna make a movie for a certain audience, that audience will come. But if you're talking about just pure numbers and all that stuff, and you wanna sell out big at the box office, you gonna need to make something explode. Something gotta explode. Something has to explode if you're going to get the general population in the movie theater. Something gotta explode. Something gotta blow up. CGI must be used. If you think about it, the highest grossing films of the past 10 to 15 years, what they all had in common, explosions and CGI. The story ain't gotta be all that good. I don't care about that. But did something explode? Good. How many explosions did you see? 12? Oh, that's a classic. That's how that go. So anybody who's thinking about making a movie with the Riddler in it, keep that in mind. Your general audience does not want to think. They want to be entertained. I think it's quite a shame, to be honest with you, but I'm an adult, so. And plus, I've always been the kind of person that don't mind thinking through a movie. So, hey, whatever you can do, make it do what it do. Let's see. The gloves. I made this pretty simple, Hope everybody likes my other drawings. I got a special one coming up very soon. Soon come. So yeah, I like this one a lot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here you have it. The Riddler. I can still sign my name, you probably can't see it. I'll still sign it nonetheless. 4/21, 17, and y'all know what this is. Hope y'all enjoy it. Thank you very much. Peace.